This is Cottage Cuisine, and I'm Chef Bax, and this is Ashley Taylor.
Hey guys.
Today we're going to be making my famous shrimp and grits with the andouille sausage gravy. Okay, so the most important thing that you have to do whenever you complete this recipe is follow the recipe. It's 3 different components to this recipe. Okay. We have the shrimp, we have the grits, and we have the andouille sausage gravy. We're gonna make the gravy. We're gonna start off with the andouille sausage.
Okay.
I'm gonna slice them thin, and then I'm gonna use the fat from the sausage to kind of be the base of my roux. And then I'm gonna dust the ingredients with some flour.
Okay, so
and that's gonna help thicken up the sauce at the end.
one of the things that I always had a concern with in college and eating quick on the go is also how broke you are. So does it matter these ingredients, the sausage, the quality of the ingredients, the price or anything, or is this something that any college student on a budget can really do?
No, this is definitely a recipe that any college student on the go can do. You can definitely sub out any of the ingredients to work into your budget that you have.
Okay.
So we're gonna saute the sausage a little bit and
Is this just regular olive oil or what?
Yes, this is regular olive oil.
Okay.
So we started out the base of the base of the sauce with the sausage, then I added a little olive oil just to add more fat to it.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna add some minced garlic.
Yes.
This is probably two cloves of minced garlic, some shallots. And the interesting thing, I like to start all of my recipes off with shallots and garlic just to add that flavor, just the base of all my flavors. We're gonna let that cook for a minute.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add the yellow and orange peppers.
This is my favorite part. I love bell peppers, you guys. I can put bell peppers on anything. I think adding the bell peppers into the shrimp and grits is a great idea.
Yeah, it adds a little extra flavor to it.
Yes. And a little color.
A little color as well. We're gonna add some onion. And we're gonna let this cook for a second. Let this cook down. And then the interesting thing about this recipe as well, you can cook this at home or you can cook this in your college dorm room.
All right, so in your college dorm room, let's talk about these burners here. Where can college students get these? I'm sure you can order these offline, get them at stores, but is this something college dorm rooms allow?
College dorm rooms allow this, and they also allow what I like to call a hot plate or a single burner.
Okay.
Now this piece of equipment is probably out of the price range of a college student, but the single burner is probably right in the price range for a college student.
Okay.
And the dorm allows it. And then we get to bless some future college students, so they don't have to be eating in the caf or going out to buy junk food all the time.
Oh man, I spent so much money in the caf. And then this is also something you can make in bulk, and you can put in your mini fridge and save it for the week. Yes.
You can freeze some of it and just thaw it out later.
Yep.
And cook it. And you can actually, this sauce you can put on top of some pasta if you want, any kind of type grain rice. So it's a multi-purpose sauce. I'm gonna use this flour to thicken up my sauce at the end. I'm just gonna, the culinary term is sanjay.
Sanjay.
Yeah, we're gonna lightly.
So that's gonna make the base of the gravy almost like a roux?
Yeah,
okay.
basically.
Yeah.
So that's why I put the sausage in first, a little oil, let the sausage cook down and get the fat from that. Let the other vegetables cook down, then add the flour. The roux is a thickening agent. It's usually flour and any kind of fat.
I know when you make gumbo, that's what you start with, right? Is your roux.
Yeah, so a roux is, you can add a roux in at the end of the cooking process or in the beginning.
Okay.
So now we're gonna deglaze with some white wine.
Okay. Oh, we got some white wine up in here. Okay.
You can either go get you some white wine from the store, have you a couple glasses.
Yes,
That's what
I
like
will.
to do.
But
for our college students, you need to go to the store and get cooking wine.
Cooking wine, college
Cooking
students.
wine.
Cooking wine.
You can find it at Kroger. Save a lot anywhere.
Lord have mercy. I went to Stanford. If I got caught with wine in my dorm room, whoop, got to go.
We're gonna deglaze with the white wine.
So the smoke, I know we got a lot of smoke, so how you ain't gonna have an RA come in, like knocking on your door like, what you smoking up in here?
Well, the interesting thing is that the single burner is not gonna get as hot as this induction.
Okay.
So you'll be able to control the heat and the smoke a little better.
All right.
But if you do encounter smoke, you should just lift up the dorm window and kind of let the smoke out.
So let's talk about these pans. Does it matter if you're using stainless steel, non-stick? What's the best pans to use?
The best pans would be a non-stick for a college student.
Okay.
That way, you don't have to worry about your ingredients sticking or burning or messing in your pans up as you're cooking.
Gotcha.
Now I'm gonna add some chicken stock here as well. to the recipe.
Yum.
We're gonna add some crushed tomatoes.
Now, talk about the preparation for all of these, like your onions, your crushed tomatoes. What did you use to prepare all of these ingredients?
So I actually produce these ingredients by hand, but for the college student, there's also a piece of equipment that they can use, that they can have in their room. It's a food processor, and they can just put all these ingredients that I cut up, put in the food processor and just chop it up like that, and then add it.
That's one thing I'm not very good at. I have cut my fingers so many times. Somebody said that when you cut, you gotta do your hands like that.
Oh yeah, the claw.
The claw,
they
yeah.
taught us this in culinary school, the claw. It took me about the whole first semester to get it right.
Really? Yeah, well,
And then after I got it right, I cut my hands about 20 times.
yeah,
so.
I've cut mine several times before I learned how to do that. What's going on here?
Oh, so that right there, that's my all-purpose sauce. That's my secret seasoning.
Ooh, this is secret seasoning.
So I can't tell you what's in there. If I do tell you, you might come up missing.
Look, this is good, you guys. I wish you could smell that. Wow.
And now, for the college student, you don't necessarily have to use fresh thyme, but I love fresh herbs.
Love fresh herbs.
You can definitely substitute this with some dry thyme to add that flavor.
Is this cayenne pepper? What's going on here?
No, this is Old Bay.
Old Bay.
Old Bay.
Old
Seafood
Bay.
seasoning.
Yes, okay.
So for the college student, you can find Old Bay in Kroger's, Walmart, anywhere.
Okay.
You can also substitute this for any Cajun spice or any New Orleans type seasoning that you may see in the store.
So where's the best place to get shrimp at? Because I'm kind of weird about where I buy my shrimp, you know?
For the college student, to work in their budget, you can definitely go to Kroger's and Walmart and get frozen shrimp and just thaw it out.
Okay.
And now our sauce is thickened. I'm gonna add a little bit of my secret spice.
Bam! Put it on there.
Then we're gonna see if this blessing came through.
Hallelujah. So I'm assuming that if I want to impress a guy, have him over, hang out, do a little study session, this would be more impressive than cooking up some ramen noodles, huh?
Yeah, this would definitely be more impressive. And then you all can also make this dish together.
Aww,
So
that
that'd
would
make it
be
even
so
better.
sweet. I'll put him on the chopping everything. I'll just stir.
Now, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. Today, you're my sous chef.
What's that mean?
Sous chef is assistant chef.
Oh, okay.
So I need you to
no
assist
pressure.
me. And I also need you to learn my moves in like 30 seconds. So
Oh.
you have to read my mind. And if I need something, you're going to have to grab it. from me.
Okay, pressure's on. I'm nervous now.
Now, the first
I
thing
thought I was
need-
just here to eat.
So you gotta pay your way.
I guess so, I guess
help me
so.
out, and then you get to eat the blessing.
The reward.
So now we're gonna plate up. So if you can hand me the sauce
Okay.
that we made earlier, that we made in the
Okay.
pan,
Here you
you
go.
can just sit that there, and I'm gonna cook some shrimp off.
Oh my God, you guys, it smells amazing.
And then also I need a plate
Okay,
to put all the food on.
here we go.
Okay, sit that there. While that's getting hot, I'm gonna put the grits in the bowl. The grits we made earlier, and these are some, like we said, 5-minute grits.
So 5-minute grits with some cream.
With cream, Parmesan cheese, and heavy cream.
Now, did you put butter in there?
No butter.
No butter?
No butter.
Lord have mercy.
And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of the sauce on top of the grits. Then I'm gonna put some shrimp on.
Yeah, load it up. I like a lot of sauce. Oh yeah, the sizzle. That's what you want.
Now, if you don't hear the sizzle, you're not cooking right.
Right, that's the best sound.
You gotta hear the sizzle.
Don't you love the sound of bacon sizzling in the morning?
The sound and the smell.
Yes.
We're gonna load you up with some shrimp. You're not allergic, are you? You're not
Nope.
allergic to shellfish.
Nope.
Okay.
Thank you, Lord. I have no food allergies. Knock on wood. There's that
go.
special
Here
sauce
we
or
will.
that special seasoning.
See if I can.
Woo!
from the back,
Hallelujah. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's talk about the price of shrimp. We've already talked about the price of the sausages and the other ingredients that go in, but the shrimp I feel would be the most expensive.
Yeah, shrimp is very expensive if you buy it fresh.
Okay.
But if you buy it frozen or in bulk, it's a little bit more cheap.
And this is going to taste just as good with a bag of frozen shrimp.
Yes, you're not gonna know the difference.
Okay.
So this shrimp is actually frozen.
Oh, okay.
And I thought it.
Okay.
Just to show you that you really can't tell the difference. It's all about how you
Deveined or
prepare it.
what's-
Yeah, it's peeled and deveined already.
Okay.
The trick that I use for shrimp, whenever you're cooking shrimp and you put it, and you're cooking it, whether on the grill or in the pan, you see how it's turning into like a C?
Yeah.
That means it's about to be done.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. Interesting. Oh yeah,
Through and through.
little char on it, that looks good.
So then we're gonna stack up these shrimp.
Now I know heat setting is a really important component while cooking.
The essentials of cooking, you start high, you finish low.
Okay, I did not know that.
So that's why, as you've seen me cooking, I've been letting the pan get hot before I cook anything.
Yeah, okay.
So I let the pan get hot, I add my vegetables and my protein, I hit my sizzle, then I turn it down and start to control the temperature a little bit more.
That is
so that I
something
don't
my
burn the
mother did
food.
not know because all I ever saw her cook on was high the whole time.
The secret to cooking is controlling your temperature.
Controlling the temperature is very important.
You have to control the temperature. Now we're gonna stack these shrimp, well I like to call them scrimp.
Yes.
Then we're just gonna finish the shrimp off with the sauce.
I like a little bit of shrimp with my sauce, you know. I love the sauce, is my favorite.
With the andouille sausage gravy.
Yes.
There we go.
I'm
And
starving.
we're just gonna put a little bit of thyme on top for some color for you.
Oh, make it all pretty.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Shrimp and grits with andouille sausage gravy.
So in like 25 minutes, you can cook up a dish that looks like you just went to a very expensive fancy restaurant and have a really nutritious meal.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if it's good now. I need to try it first.
All these vegetables can be bought pre-cooked, not pre-cooked, but pre-cut.
Everybody always talks about how expensive vegetables are, but really, they're not.
No, they're not.
Vegetables are very cheap and super easy to store in your dorm rooms.
And another thing, you can prep these vegetables and freeze them.
Put them in containers, yeah. Yep. So you can eat healthy, there's no excuses. So I wanna know, if you were to estimate about how much this cost total, what would you say?
With all the ingredients, and take in mind you're gonna buy these ingredients and you may not use all of them, I would say $25 to $30.
And that can be extrapolated over several meals. So for like $5 to $6, you can make this meal, and that is less than you're gonna spend anywhere else. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A.
And it's gonna be healthy.
Yes, and it's gonna be healthy.
Healthier than eating the processed food.
Exactly. All right, well, I'm ready to dig in. I can't hold back any longer. Let's see if this stacks up here. All right.
We'll let you try first,
Okay.
because I tried this recipe 1,000 times.
Okay, here we go. Well, I'm gonna get some sausage and a bell pepper and a piece of shrimp and some grits. I got a big bite. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God, bless you. That's so good.
We love blessing the people.
That is so good. That andouille sausage. Woo!
Yeah, that is. Who made that?
Chef Bats. Chef Bat, up to bat, baby.
That is good.
You knocked it out of the park. Okay, Chef Bats, this has been amazing. What an
Thank you very
amazing
much.
recipe for quick, on-the-go college students in your dorm room. Super cost-effective and delicious, and also healthy. So I really appreciate you sharing this with us today.
Thank you for helping me.
Yeah, that was a good little sous
Very
chef,
much,
huh?
very much. Yeah, you are very good. Sous chef.
I'm a good taster, okay?
If you want to see more college cuisine, follow Crush It TV social media. Again, I'm Chef Bats.
And I'm Ashley Taylor, and I'm gonna get up to eating this.
Make sure you don't take it off.
I'm getting on top.